Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of Retro FM. In today's episode we have a chance to add another trophy to our growing trophy cabinet as we take on Chelsea in the League Cup final. We've also got an FA Cup quarter final against Aston Villa. As I said, we are trying to build trophies in this save and this is the way we do it. Let's get into today's episode. So guys, since you were last with me, you saw us draw 1-1 with FC Copenhagen in the Champions League. A very disappointing result. We then managed to beat Manchester United. Tevez and a Dimitar Berbatov own goal being the difference makers there. The main thing for me in terms of Manchester United is that Jurgen Klinsmann's now their manager. Sir Alex Ferguson is no longer the manager of Manchester United. Jurgen Klinsmann is there. So I think that does make it easier for us. They don't seem anywhere near as much of a force in terms of world football. So hopefully we don't have that issue with Manchester United moving forward. Just like in FM20, I have that issue with Liverpool with Jurgen Klopp. Hopefully that is all done and dusted now they've changed their manager. We then beat Bolton in the Premier League. It was a nice, comfortable 3-0 there. Verratti getting on the score sheet as well as 2 goals from Aguero means that we are 1 point clear at the top of the Premier League with 2 games in hand as well. So I'm actually really pleased with our progress in the Premier League. Hopefully we can retain the title. It'll boost the stature a little bit more. And then hopefully we can continue on winning trophies. Obviously that is what this save is about, winning as many trophies as possible and outdoing Manchester City in terms of what they accomplished in real life. As I said though, we have the League Cup final coming up now. We are taking on Chelsea. It's going to be an interesting one. We've got a couple of players out. I don't really know who's going to play a left back, and then we've got Aston Villa in what is listed as the 6th round, but this is a quarter-final, isn't it? 4 games, 8 teams. It's quarter-final. We take on Aston Villa, Man United, Blackburn. Chelsea, Arsenal is a good one for us as well. And then Everton will play either West Ham or Liverpool. Fingers crossed one of those teams can get the job done and knock Liverpool out of the competition. We're also potentially going to play this second leg game against FC Copenhagen. Obviously, we are at home now. We've drawn 1-1. We got an away goal. It wasn't as commanding as I wanted it to be, but you'd like to think that we could get the job done at home, wouldn't you? Anyway, first things first, we have Chelsea. So this is the game against Chelsea. Playing okay. They've got some decent goal scorers in this competition. Kalou with 3, Suarez with 2, and Landon Donovan with 2. Obviously, we've got Aguero with 4, Hazard with 3, and Carlos Tevez with 2. Manchester City have a bad record against Chelsea in this save. I'm surprised that it's that much of a difference. We've played them 7 times. We've won 1, drawn 4, lost 2, but their goal difference is vastly superior over us. We are listed as the favourites, I've just noticed here. But as you can see, we've got a couple of players out injured. We've got De Jong, Busquets, Thiago Silva, and Gareth Bale all out. De Jong picked up an injury against Bolton as well. So it looks like, yeah, the assistant's going to put Nader Manua there. That's kind of what I was thinking. It was either going to be Nader Manua or Serge Aurier playing in that position. I'm going to go with this team against Chelsea, although I'm not actually happy with Zabaleta there. I'll run with it. So what we're going to do is we've got Akinfeev in goal, Mika Richards, Company, Giorgio Chiellini, Nader Manua, Hamsik Zabaleta, Hulk, Gorkov, Modric, Sergio Aguero. We've got options. We can rotate. Hulk's unhappy at the moment. He wants to play more football, and I kind of understand it after we spent a decent chunk of money on him in the summer, but has not really played a huge amount for us. Standard Chelsea team pretty much. You've got Petr Cech, Basingwa, John Terry. I don't know who Pablo is. Joining Atletico Madrid. No idea. Okay, sure. Ashley Cole, Joe Cole, Essien, John Obi Mikel, Yuri Zhirkov, Luis Suarez, alongside the main threat that is Didier Drogba. Both goalkeepers have been listed as the key men, so it'll be interesting to see how we go about this one. I just noticed that the press prediction said that they think it's going to go to penalties. I can't remember if we've had a penalty shootout in this save. I'd like to not have one. I'd like to win the game comfortably, but you never know in cup finals. We are on the ball then. Modric into Hulk, hits his straight hit check. That would have been an unbelievable chance for Hulk to prove his point to me, basically, saying that he deserves more minutes. Akinfeev on the ball now. Out to Hulk. Modric. Singwell wins that header. We win it back. Joe Cole commits the foul. Is that the highlight over? It's not. Chiellini takes the free kick short to Anua. Up the line. Gets intercepted though. Drogba on the ball now. Into Luis Suarez, a man who we did try and sign. But he hits that one straight at Akinfeev. And that is that highlight over. Header over again from John Terry. Throw in then. John Terry wins the aerial battle against Modric, as you would expect. Aguero's in to the penalty area. His shot gets pushed behind for a corner. Chelsea have switched to a more offensive style, which is actually beneficial to us, actually. If they could actually start playing out a little bit more, I'm sure that would help. Luka Modric ball in. John Terry clears it. And Chiellini dispossesses Drogba on the counter-attack there, stopping that attack dead. Nader Manua, Hamsik, Gorkov. Ooh, Hamsik goes in for a challenge there. Obviously, this is a game from 10 years ago, so no foul there. Suarez on the ball. Company gets in nicely there. Aguero on the ball. Goes past Pablo into the penalty area. Come on, Sergio. He is the best player in the world right now. And Sergio Aguero has put us in front in the 35th minute there. Good run here. Absolutely destroys Pablo. So much so that he's face down on the floor. Slots it past Petr Cech at his near post. You'd think that a goalkeeper the calibre of Petr Cech would do better with that. But he has not. We've got the lead in this tie. And Hamsik is now injured. I don't know what to do. Okay. Modric can go there. And then we will bring on Eden Hazard to play on left midfield. Set piece for Chelsea then, just before the half. Drogba takes it direct. Doesn't trouble Akinfeev in the goal there. Looks like we are going to have another highlight before half-time. Oh, there's another opportunity for Hulk, but he couldn't quite get the shot off there. John Obi Mikel fouling Luka Modric. He's already injured one player in that position. Anua up the line, Zabaleta. Modric in a more central role now following the injury to Hamsik. Ball bouncing around. Chelsea get the ball clear. That is the end of the first half at Wembley. We do have the lead. The assistant says for the fans. I'm going to tell the sides that I'm going to tell the team that they've already got one hand on the trophy. Hopefully we can see this out a little bit more here. I'm going to click on the retain possession in terms of the touchline instructions, see if that makes any difference at all. Nader Manua wins that header. There's a lot of headers going on in this game. Hazard versus Basingwa. Mika Richards forced to turn that one behind. Yuri Zhirkov was lurking behind him. But the England defender doing the right thing there. Putting the ball behind for a corner, which comes in, and we are forced to put it behind for another corner. Chelsea dialing up the pressure now. Zhirkov. Gorkov heads that off of the path of Michael Essien. Throw in for Chelsea on this far side. And that was the end of that highlight. Time is pressing on. Just over 20 minutes of this tie remaining now. 10 minutes. Come on, boys. See this out. Into Hulk. Hulk lifts it up in the air. John Terry's obviously going to win that header. Nader Manua gets the loose ball into Modric. Back out to Mika Richards. Switching the play to Nader Manua. We're just knocking it about now. Mika Richards looks for the ball into the penalty area. Chiellini doing an unbelievable job on Didier Drogba. Gorkov strikes it. Oh, Hulk gets dispossessed again. I think I'm going to have to maybe make a change here. Take Hulk off. SEM fouls Gorkov. That is the perfect time for me to make this change, in my opinion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Carlos Tevez. Move Gorkov out there and swap Tevez and Aguero around. We'll have Aguero in that hole, hoping to do a little bit more damage there for these final 10 minutes. Aguero takes a free kick direct. It hits the wall and goes behind for a corner. Hazard takes... Oh, Ashley Cole clears it off the line there. Unbelievable stuff. We've got Chiellini down inside the penalty area, and Vincent Kompany is blown up for a foul there. Chiellini still down inside the Chelsea penalty area, receiving some treatment now. It says Chiellini looks in some pain. Looks like we're playing on. with a man down. Company doing all the defending here. Zabaleta gets up. Afellay cleared. Aguero pushes it even further clear. Tevez has got some space to run into here. Final 5 minutes. Tevez hits it straight at Petr Cech. He could have got so much closer with that. Anua. Tevez. Into the penalty area. Tevez. Save. Oh, and Hazard hits it into the side netting. I think Chiellini's back on the field now, which for a numbers game is just what you want to see. Yuri Zhirkov fouling Zabaleta there. We're going to go into the tactics. I'm going to take Aguero off, I think. I've got injuries galore here. I'm going to take Aguero off, put Serge Aurier there, and see if that works. Does it? Nader Manua, can you play there? Company can play there. Okay, so we'll run with this. We've changed it around a little bit. Nader Manua going into centre back. Company occupying that CDM role, and we are going to go to a contained style of play for the final few minutes of this game. Here come Chelsea. Mikel. Anua with that header clear. Tevez wins it. Gets dispossessed very easily there. Hazard pushes the ball behind for a corner into the final 10 seconds or so. We're going to go on play even safer. Luka Modric wins that into Tevez. Surely this is the game. Gets dispossessed again, but we get it back into Hazard. Hazard, just run. Take your time into the corner flag, my son. Yes, come on. The first League Cup is a trophy that Man City have won a lot in real life. Oh, fantastic result, boys. Enjoy your success. 1-0. Company with a man of the match performance. Someone who's not actually played a great deal for us is Vincent Kompany. But it is Aguero's goal that is the difference maker. Liverpool dropped points in the Premier League as well. So now we've got 3 games in hand and we are still joint top, ahead on goal difference. We get 100k for winning. Is that it? Wow. Okay, guys, we qualify for the Euro Cup, but we're already the holders of that, so we don't really want to be in that competition, do we? We have our game against... So now we've secured our first League Cup of the save. We will move forward. We will take on Aston Villa in just a few days in the FA Cup quarterfinals. I'll be back for that in just 2 seconds. Right then, guys, it is time to progress in another cup competition. Hot off the heels of that 1-0 victory against Chelsea, we take on Aston Villa, a team that we have a superb record against. Played them 7 times. We've won 6. We've drawn the other. Scored 20. Conceded 7. They've got a good team, Villa, but not against us, evidently. I will ask my assistant what he thinks of this game. Tevez in, Aguero, Hulk, Modric, Zabaleta, Gorkov, Mika Richards, Anua, Chiellini, Bale, who is back now from injury, but I don't think he will be able to play the whole game. Looking forward to this. Hopefully we can progress in yet another competition and add another domestic trophy to our trophy case. Obviously, the League Cup was an important one. It's a competition that I said Man City have won quite a lot in real life. So it is one that we need to address and kind of try and win every single year, basically. First highlight of the game then, knocking it round. Gareth Bale back in the team following his fractured wrist, I believe. Gorkov strikes one from distance. Goalkeeper parries it into Hulk, who's flagged offside. First highlight of the game, though, looking promising for us. Here come Villa. Ashley Young into the penalty area. Nathan Delfonso with a shot. Akinfi with a great save low down to his right. Highlights over. We're in possession. Oh, unlucky from Luka Modric. Hits it straight at the goalkeeper that time. Gorkov. Mika Richards. Playing some nice stuff here. Modric. Back to Mika Richards. We're still bossing the ball. Taking our time. We're probing. We're trying to find these opportunities. Gorkov from deep. Tries his luck. Villa keeper has to push it over the bar. Set piece though, this time, Gareth Bale. Poor delivery. Nathan Delfonso's got room to run into here. Into Borriello. Anua goes over to close him out. Does a good job. Gareth Bale absolutely chops down James Milner there. Gives away a free kick, but no booking. Ashley Young delivers it. Gorkov heads clear. and we pump the ball really far long. And the Villa goalkeeper is forced to clear it under pressure from Carlos Tevez. Concede a free kick there, but it's not going to be shown. Gareth Bale into the penalty area. Gorka from range. Oh my, what a strike that is from Johan Gorka. What an absolute thunderbolt. Gives us the lead in this quarter-final. I'm not calling it the 6th round. It's the FA Cup quarter-final. Hulk flicks it back to Gorka from range. That is a lovely finish. Hit low, hit very hard, and goes past the Villa goalkeeper to give us that 1 goal advantage. Milner into Delfonso, into our penalty area. So, goes to try and beat Akinfeev at his near post, and again the Russian gets down. Good stop, low down with his left hands there, and we clear the corner initially. Bale puts the ball into Rose. I love seeing that commentary. Reminds me of my youth and my childhood. Corner comes in. Akinfeev easily claims this one. Micah Richards up the line to Hulk. Across to Gareth Bale. We're spreading it from left to right here. Gareth Bale into Aguero. Aguero forces a good save from the Villa keeper, but was flagged offside before pulling the trigger on that shot. Gorka on the ball then deep. He's actually been quite good here in this position. I know he's more of an advanced player usually, but he's definitely doing the job in Hamsik's role there. Bale, Zabaleta, who's actually playing quite good at CDM or centre mid. I'm not actually too disappointed with the way that Zabaleta's playing in terms of his output in central midfield. Obviously, he's not going to score goals for us, but his defensive duty seems pretty good. So I'm going to show encouragement because whilst we are in the lead, we're not completely out of the woods yet. I would like a second goal. I'd be much more comfortable if we scored a second goal. Milner's corner, is put behind by Hulk for another corner, but on the other side. Ashley Young to take this one. Combination of Chiellini and Akinfeev getting that one clear. Gorka with the ball here, into Hulk, into Aguero, into the penalty area. That's what Aguero does, man. He scores goals. This is 40th of the season. Jesus Christ. And we've only just got to League Cup final stage. Obviously, there's plenty more football to be played this season. Nice work from Aguero there. Gets away from Richard Dunn and slots that underneath the goalkeeper. As I said, 40 for the season for Sergio Aguero. Unbelievable stuff. And now we can breathe easy a little bit. Aguero's got a knock, so I'm given his importance to the team, I'm not risking it. I'm just going to bring him off. We'll bring on Lukaku. He's not played a lot of football for us. We'll drop Tevez into the hole. I'm not risking Aguero. I need him for all the competitions, all the games. I'm not risking him. Come on, Lukaku, show me what you can do. Not a lot of time remaining in this one. It's ticking away since I've made that substitution. 2 minutes of the game, +3 injury time. Zabaleta, Gareth Bale, Gorkuf, Zabaleta again, Tevez into the penalty area, Johan Gorkuf. That makes it 3. That is the game set and match. Gorkuf with his second goal of the game from central midfield. Very happy with his performance. I'm exceptionally happy with his output this season. I think he's our second top goal scorer behind Sergio Aguero. Been clear and deserved winners. I'm going to passionately say that was sensational. Well done, boys. I'm not going to overcomplicate Gorkuf. He's got a 9.6. He's done superb there. Absolutely clinical. 2 goals for his team. Another clean sheet from Akinfeev has now played 306 consecutive minutes for Man City without conceding a goal, which is great to see. In the other games, Liverpool go through against Everton. They did beat West Ham as I was advancing, so they took their place in the quarterfinal. They beat Everton, Merseyside derby, so they go through. United are out. They lost to Blackburn, and Arsenal beat Chelsea. So this is going to be an interesting semi-final stage. I'm just going to flick through these scouting reports. I assume I have the semi-final draw coming up soon, guys, so I will advance until we hit that semi-final draw. Be back in 2 secs. So, as I thought, guys, we do have the semi-final draw to finish up on. Arsenal, Blackburn, Liverpool, Man City. I'd love Blackburn. We don't get them. We are taking on Liverpool. It's the top of the Premier League table clash in the FA Cup as well, as you would expect. Let me advance a little bit. Let me see if that gets put into our fixture list. And then we can jump in and see when that game against Liverpool is due to be played at Wembley. Wednesday the 4th. Okay. Just saying as well, guys. Aguero's got 40 goals. We've only just got to the first week of March. So if we jump into the fixtures, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to play this game against FC Copenhagen off camera. You'd like to think that we get the job done. So hopefully we will have another Champions League game coming up soon. But if not, guys, we will target this FA Cup semi-final game against Liverpool when we come back. I don't know which one we'll play. We'll either play Burnley or West Ham, either side of it, depending on what happens with our fixtures. But it's been another positive episode. We've secured our passage through into the FA Cup semi-finals, which is another good string in the bow. We need to keep winning these trophies. And we did pick up our first bit of silverware. Our first bit of domestic silverware this season. We've already won a couple of smaller European competitions in terms of the League Cup with today's victory against Chelsea. That is why I'm going to call it for today's video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like on it. It really does help out my channel, and subscribe for daily Football Manager content. I will be back tomorrow with an episode of Started from the Bottom. It's a summer transfer episode. You're not going to want to miss it. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there.